just play it out just to see. Yeah, no, I lost. All right, guys. Well, I'd like to say that this is the first fight, but it's not. We're going to round 3 against Juggernaut. He is not as easy as I thought, and I thought this would be a particularly easy fight. And let me explain where I've been losing. So, it's just his attacks. You know, I thought this was going to be easy because Deadpool technically can't die, right? It's this. It's the fact that he can attack you even if you're an alter ego, and that's where Deadpool can die, right? So that's been happening. I've been doing okay, and then he does what he does, and he just crushes you. And you know, I lost one turn because of the first game I lost because of indirect damage, and I was on alter ego. The second turn I lost because I was on alter ego, and he schemed, which caused this to trigger, and he attacked and killed me in alter ego. So he's not. I truly thought this was going to be like a layup of a fight for Deadpool in particular, but it's not. It's really not. It's been much more difficult than I anticipated. And I got a lot of feelings right now. I'm actually going back to back in games because my first game was like 30 minutes and I lost. And it's the day before Thanksgiving. I want to make sure that I beat him so I can enjoy my freaking day tomorrow and not have to worry about fighting him again. All right, let's try this again. You have 3 health. All right. I know the card's a little bit better this time, so I did forget to do something, and hopefully I don't draw that card. I'll explain it to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I wish you a happy day. All right. Self-preservation. This one's going to be good. So double the number of resources this card generates if your identity has sustained less than 5 damage, which I have, and triple of it if I had sustained no damage. I have sustained no damage, 3 resource card. Place an acceleration token in the main scheme, stun and confuse the villain. Yeah, I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be using this to flip that helmet and then use this to stun him. Maximum effort, take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points. Deal equal amount of damage to the enemy. So I can bang him up with a good amount of damage right now. Montage, this card generates 1 additional wild resource for each acceleration token in the main scheme. So this could be good. Frenemies, I don't have Cable in my hand, so this is fairly useless. This card is fire. After your turn ends, this card is in your hand, take 1 damage. Or I can deal X damage to an enemy, and X is the amount of damage you have sustained. So I do have a couple combos here that I can try to get off. I think the first thing I need to do is flip that helmet. So, actually, pause. When revealed, place 1 momentum counter here, and he gets a tough. I know that because I've been fighting him 3 times already. All right, so let's play this self-preservation. Spend 3 resources and flip this card. I've noticed that this 1 additional damage for each mental resource doesn't actually benefit us, but the fact that he loses stalwart and steady is what helps us. Is it stalwart? It can't be stalwart and steady. He gains stalwart. It's the same thing. I mean, it's not the same thing, but he couldn't be confused. All right, so it's our turn. So we can confuse him. So we'll use Exhausting Personality. We'll put an acceleration token in the main scheme and stun and confuse him. While we're here, we might as well just flip. Deal 2 damage to him to remove the tough. And then just throw this on him. It's a little more clean. Okay, so back to us. And let's play this maximum effort. We'll take 8 damage because I don't want to flip again. So we're going to go down to 1. He'll take 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might as well play this card as fire because there's 1 acceleration token on the main scheme, so this is worth 2, plus the frenemies. Deal damage for the amount we have sustained, which is going to be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we Hope has a 2 attack because she has the same attack of us. That's a 2. 1, 2. So we actually had a really good turn 1. Best turn 1 I've had so far with him. And knowing our luck, we're probably going to lose. So there we go. All right, our turn is over. We'll ready up, and we'll draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So, damn it, I drew it. Arm to the teeth. I am going back to back, and I drew this last time. This allows me to put any weapon from my collection onto Deadpool, and I don't have one on me. I don't have another deck next to me. So, this is just going to be fodder for us. Yoo-hoo. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points and remove that amount of threat. So it's just a threat version of the other card. Barely a scratch. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent it for each negative icon in play. Oh, we have Cable. I hope I can get him out. Self-control. This will be good to bring Deadpool Cable out, but I actually can't because I'm at freaking full health. So that kind of sucks. All right, let's play it out. This is going to go up by 2. So this goes to 3. And he's going to attack, but he can't because he's stunned. And here comes our encounter card. Choose to either take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or place 1 momentum counter on him. All right, guys. I learned a lesson in the last game, and it was don't have momentum counters on him if you can. This one's actually supposed to be removed because I flipped the helmet. I'm making sure that comes off. And I'm not putting another one on. I'm taking the damage because I have a plan. So he's going to attack me for... I'm going to take 3 damage, right? So I take 3 damage, which flips me automatically to Alter Ego, right? And because of his ability here, right? So I can flip to Alter Ego. It puts another acceleration token on here, which does suck, but... it's okay for now. And that's all that happened right now. That's all that happened. And I'm actually a little grateful on that because I can stay in Alter Ego because he's confused. And that's a thing we're going to do. All right. Which also let me heal, and I can use the self-control. So we got very, 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 very lucky there. Okay. All right. It is our turn. So... we are going to exhaust this to heal. So we're at full health now. We are going to use self-control to pay for Cable. Because we're at full health, so that's worth 3. So we can bring Cable out, who has 3 health. Okay. And I honestly think I might as well just discard these cards. I'm not going to flip right now. I mean, I guess I could play like this arm to the teeth, exhaust, swap the card. Yeah, I don't need any of these cards, honestly. I could hold on to barely a scratch, but whatever. I'll just use these to pay for arm to the teeth. It doesn't actually matter because I don't have the card to play it. So, all right. We have Cable out. We're not going to attack him because then we lose the confuse. I'd like to play that out for at least one more turn. So let's keep that there. I will thwart for 2 with Hope, bringing this to 1. And, I mean, I could thwart again with Cable, but this is somewhat in control. I'd rather keep his health for the attack. All right. And we're done. We're not flipping because we're not ready to flip him, and he's confused. So we're drawing 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What do we got? Yes, we got another maximum effort. A Katana. Oh, my God, we have a decent hand. We got Dog. We got another self-confidence and a Get Ragey. We have a good hand here. Good God. Finally. Freaking 3 games in a row. Hopefully we can... Why did I say I had a good hand? This is where he's going to go crazy. All right. We're going to ready up. All right. This is going to go up by 3. Right, the 1 plus. So this will go up to 4. He doesn't do anything because he's confused. Here comes our encounter card. Allies, exhaust each ally you control. Great. That sucks. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay, exhaust each ally you control. Allies you control cannot ready. Other players cannot resolve player abilities during your turn. After the player phase ends, if you have not talked this phase, discard this card. I should follow this, right? Like, you're here for the memes and the content and the lols. And I'm here because I make dumb videos. So I guess I'll follow this. I won't talk for this turn, and I'll explain at the end of the turn what happened. I'll discard that, and hopefully we'll be in a good place. Sorry if it's going to be boring for the next maybe 2 minutes. All right, my turn is over. I'm going to discard this. So that was a little boring turn. I decided to put in Dogpool. I decided to put attack for 1. I've decided to not flip him just yet. Because he gets an attachment called Head of Steam, which is pretty brutal. I decided to keep this under control for a little bit longer because I let this get out of control in the last game. And I've decided just to play control this round. Wasn't a fancy turn. I put out my katanas. I had a hard time deciding to get rid of that get ragey. But I think this is safer. I've lost the last 2 games because I've been too aggressive and too crazy, which I think Deadpool wants me to do. Right? So we're going to go back to basics a little bit. All right, we're going to ready up. And it really, really hurt that I wasn't able to use Cable or Hope in that turn. All right, so we're drawing 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we actually got an interesting combo here. We got the maximum effort, and this card is fire again. So we can do a crazy attack on the next turn if we survive and everything goes well. All right, so this is going to go up by 4, so this is going to go up to 6, right? And that's actually why I thwarted, because I knew that I would have like 1 room for like error there, and hopefully this just stays the course. So you're attacking for 3. I will block with Dogpool because he has toughness, right? So you're hitting for 3. Plus 3 is 6. Dogpool did his job there. He is, in fact, the best boy. And here comes our encounter card. God damn it. Okay, well, luckily that came out now. We don't have to deal with that second encounter card just yet. But if we don't deal with it, we get an extra encounter card on the next turn. So maybe we will be... Oh, actually, no. Cable, I want you to attack. We'll probably thwart... Yeah, what do you have? 2 health? Okay, I have a plan. I really want to get this out of here because I don't want an extra encounter card. His encounter cards are brutal. Okay, so first things first. Let's get rid of this card. So you'll thwart for 2, you'll thwart for 2. Done. This is gone. We got to control. The only bad thing, actually, is that's not under control. That's not under control. I have nothing else here that can help me thwart it. This has got to go, though, I think. Because an extra... I mean, him attacking a second time is also really bad. But an extra encounter card is equally as bad. Maybe I can thwart... Cable's got a... Technically, he has a 4 thwart right now. I probably do that instead of attacking with him. It's probably the better move, honestly. So, again, let's be a little safe. Let's be a little safe. Let's thwart. Yeah, let's thwart for 4 with Cable. Bringing this to 2. Cable goes down to 2 health. I think we got to do that, honestly. I hopefully don't want to play this again. Okay. So now I will take a damage and deal 2 damage to Juggernaut, which flips him. Okay. So this says, look for Head of Steam, and that card is pretty crazy. I don't like it a lot at all, honestly. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is Head of Steam? Oh, here it is. Okay. This card has been pretty rough to deal with, honestly. So it says, attach Head of Steam to him, and he gains a momentum counter. And he gains X Retaliate, where X is the number of momentum counters on the Juggernaut. So he's got 1 Retaliate right now. And the only way to remove it is after he attacks you, spend 1 resource for each damage dealt by that attack. So it's really hard to remove this card. And this explodes in place, so this flips, right? And this isn't the worst anymore, because I can't stun and confuse him. I'm not holding anything like that in my hand. But if I flip this, I can remove the momentum counter, which sort of negates this, because he won't have a momentum counter on him. All right, it's still our turn, I believe. I spoke for a lot, and I apologize. I did that. So it's still our turn. I don't want him to scheme, because that will be rough to deal with. This will go back up to 6, so we're okay there. I think we can do... Yeah, I think we're just going to have to do a crazy attack here. All right, so let's play maximum effort. Oh, he's got... I got to remember this now. He's got to retaliate. Should I flip this? Can I flip it? I could flip it, but then I couldn't really do it. If I flip that card, I'd be giving up all of my attack here. And I think that's a bad move. So I need to remember that he's got retaliate right now. So I'll be taking 2 retaliate damage total. So I can't let this go down to 2 on my first turn. So I will bring my health down to 3 with this, right? So I'll take 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I take an extra damage because of retaliate. I took 5. Oh, I forgot his health here. So he's at 25. I took 5 damage, which means he takes 5 damage. So he's at 20 health. Now I'll use these 3 to pay for the card as fire. And I will deal 8 damage to him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I apologize. It's 7 damage. And I take 1 because of the retaliate. And I'm done. So I'm at 1 health. What does suck is he has overkill. So that's gonna be rough. But we'll deal with it. All right, we're gonna ready up. And we are drawing 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this meta knowledge is actually gonna be really possibly good. Or maybe not. We could also lose the game here, depending. All right. So this is gonna go up to 6 again. Yeah, we could totally lose the game here. Because if he deals like an indirect damage card, we're going to lose the game. Because I'm going to be flipping no matter what. That's actually not true. That's actually not true. I'm thinking this through in my head now. Sorry, guys. Okay. So that went up to 6. You're attacking for 5. Plus whatever this is. I think... Yeah. I'm going to take it and I'm not going to defend. I could defend with Dogpool, but he has overkill, so it wouldn't matter anyway. So I'll just straight up take it. So he's hitting me for 5 plus nothing. I still would have flipped because he only has 4 health. Okay, so I flip. My health is at 0. This goes up by another 1 to 4. Cable will be very strong, but I'm sorry, I'm thinking too much ahead. Okay, that happened. It is now time for an encounter card. Choose either take damage equal to Juggernaut's attack or place 1 momentum counter on him. Well, I obviously can't take damage because I will die, so he's going to get a momentum counter. All right, we are in a mid spot. We're not in a great spot. We're not in a bad spot. We're in a scary spot. So 1 more of these, and this is going to flip, which is going to cause him to attack. And he's got 13 health. I want to take a look at my discard pile. I believe there's 2 maximum efforts in his kit, and I've used both of them. So this ability shouldn't really... Like, I can't really use that ability because there's nothing to grab. This won't help me right now. Healing Factor would be okay. They're moving... I can't pay for this card. All right. I think the first thing I obviously have to do is heal. I don't have a physical resource to play this, so that kind of sucks. I should definitely probably heal, right? Yeah. Let's heal. So we're back to 9. Cable's at his max that he could be. I do have 3 of the same resources, so I could flip this helmet, which is probably going to be the best move. Because if I remove the helmet, I remove the counters, which removes the retaliate. So let's do that. Let's spend these 3, right? And that also removes the overkill, which is going to be really important. So remove all the counters from him. This will flip the helmet. Okay? And that puts us in a good spot. A better spot, I should say. I'm at 9 health. Okay, I have to flip because I can't have him scheme. I could control this again. How much damage could I do to him right now? So he's got 3. So this will be a 5 attack. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could do 10 damage to him right now. And it wouldn't win me the game. So I probably shouldn't do that. I probably shouldn't do that. I should probably control this a little bit more, right? I think. So I could remove 4 threat. I should probably control that main scheme. I think. Dogpool would die. And then maybe on the next turn, let's see. So if I remove 4 threat from here, right? This brings it to 2. This would be, that will flip it. So I've got to remove all the threat with this. I'll attack for 1 with Dogpool. And it looks like we're going to be chipping, you're at 13 health. I'll take a damage. Whoops. I'll exhaust the katanas and I'll do 2 damage. So that puts him at 10 health. Okay. If I can survive this next hand turn pretty well, this should be 10 damage and I should win. Should is the key word. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this pool inspection. This meta knowledge could possibly win us the game by just negating whatever card that is. So we'll hold on to it. All right, we're going to ready up. And we're drawing up to 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. This could also help us, right? The barely a scratch. We can prevent a lot of damage. But I think we're just going to have Dogpool go away. But he has been the best boy. He has helped us a lot. So, all right. Let's do this first. This is going to go up by 5. Okay. You're going to attack for 4. I'll have Dogpool block because I want to be able to attack. All right. So he's hitting for 4. Plus 3 is 7. Dogpool, you are the best boy. We love you. And I think I'm just going to play this now. I think I'm just going to play this meta knowledge now, right? When an encounter card is revealed, cancel all of its effects and discard it. Take 1 damage for each star and boost icon. So we'll play it right now, okay? We're going to discard it. It's got 1. So he would have attacked me, so I'm really glad that we did that. We take 1 damage, but we are going to win the game right now. Thank the freaking Lord. So these cards aren't going to really do much for us right now, but we can attack for 2 with Hope, bringing him to 8. We can attack for 5 with Cable, bringing him to 3. We can take a damage. Oh, actually, Dogpool had a retaliate. He took another damage. So we'll take a damage. We'll exhaust our katanas. We'll attack for 2. That's 4 damage. Bringing him to 0. All right. We did it. Finally. I've only been up in this room for an hour because I played 2 games back to back. Not including the one I lost the other day. But we did it. We beat the Juggernaut, baby. All right. So how do I feel about that? How do I feel about Deadpool? Let's get some thoughts off the back. I actually like him, question mark. I totally see now what people mean about him feeling a little strange. He can die in weird ways. Like, especially, this I thought was going to be an easy fight. I was wrong. He can die in some weird ways. He might be actually one of the most fun cards that I've played with, period, just because he's so wacky and crazy. I am going to want to play around with these pool aspects with him to make maybe a different deck. And I think I'm going to treat him like his own standalone hero, as in, like, I don't think I'm going to make a deck with him that has traditional aspects. I think he's got to use these pool aspects. For me, right? I like to play, you know, true to the character, and it's just silly. He's a silly character. So I think personally, whenever I make a deck with him, I'm only going to use these pool aspect cards because they're just so ridiculous and fun. All right. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that. I did not. It was quite frustrating for me. So on to, where the hell is she? Where did I put X23? Well, I got to find out wherever I put X23. I don't know where she is. Did I leave her downstairs? It's possible. All right. Thank you all for watching. Take care.